Mitch Moreland hit a pinch hit, go-ahead tie-breaking two-run homer in the 7th inning and had 4 RBI, and Rick Porcello spun 6.2 very strong innings to give Boston a sweep of the Toronto Blue Jays with a 7-1 victory. Welcome into the Boston Red Sox Newsfeed postgame recap. I'm Jess Thomas reporting for CLNS, a leading online provider of audio-visual coverage for the Boston Red Sox. After a rough week of baseball last week, the Sox have now won 3 straight games on the road against Toronto, sealing the 3-game sweep on Wednesday. You only have to worry about rough weeks instead of seasons when you sign up for fantasy football on FanDuel. Football is just about back, and so is FanDuel. So sign up today by going to FanDuel.com, click the Join Now button, and use my code RedSoxBeat, all one word. In the biggest stretch of the game, Porcello loaded the bases in the 4th inning, with the Sox already trailing 1-0. With 1 out, the Jays hit back-to-back-to-back singles, leaving the righty in a jam. He induced a line out to Darwin Barney back at him that he caught for a huge second out, and then he struck out Raffy Lopez to end the frame, giving up no runs. That was a big point, considering how poorly he pitched last game. And it sure paid off as Hanley Ramirez hit a leadoff moonshot solo home run in the top of the 5th to tie the game at 1. It was Hanley's 21st homer and second in 2 days since being dropped to the 7th spot in the lineup. No one else would score until Jays starter J.A. Happ left the game after 6 innings, and Tom Kohler came in to do some relief work. Hanley was back at it with a ground rule double down the line at third base to lead off the frame. Since the lefty Happ was out, Moreland pinch hit for Chris Young, and Moreland took a high fastball deep into the night for a 2-run blast and a 3-1 lead that the Sox would not relinquish. It was Mitch's 3rd hit and 7 pinch hit at-bats this season, and he has 5 RBI. He is hitting .474 as a pinch hitter since 2014, which is best in the league in that stretch. And you can be a hit with your friends if you sign up for FanDuel. It has contests starting every week, so you'll have no busted seasons. Many contests start at just $1, so you don't need to break the bank to play. And if you sign up with us, you won't have to pay anything. Try FanDuel for free with no deposit required. Visit FanDuel.com to claim your free contest and play for a share of $10,000. Just sign up using promo code RedSoxBeat. That's FanDuel.com. Promo code RedSoxBeat. Void where prohibited. Back in the early innings of this one, neither offense was able to do much off either pitcher. Each team stranded a double as Eduardo Nunez and Steve Pearce were both stranded in the first. Porcello struck out the side in the first and 4 of his first 5 hitters. Each team also hit into a double play in the 2nd inning to keep the contest scoreless. But it wasn't until the 3rd when Rick Porcello cracked and Lopez cracked a solo home run and a hanging curveball for the first run of the game. The Sox got unlucky in the 4th when Xander Bogaerts was at first after a 2-out walk. Rafael Devers got his 2nd hit of the day on a ball to second, but the bat shattered and headed towards Bogaerts. While he was ducking the bat, he was hit by the ball and it was ruled out. After Porcello survived the scary 4th, he set the Jays down 1-2-3 in the 5th and 6th innings. In the 6th, he was helped by great defense from Devers, who was in the shift on Kendrys Morales, and he dove full extension where the second baseman would be playing to retire Morales. Happ was bitten by the walk bug with 4 in this game, but he only allowed the 1 run and left after 6 in a tie game. He gave up 4 hits and had 2 strikeouts. After Moreland did his first bout of damage in the 7th, Porcello got 2 outs before allowing a walk and a single. Manager John Farrell pulled him, and Robbie Scott got Ezekiel Carrera at a fly out to end the frame. Rick went 6 2/3 innings, allowing 6 hits, just 1 run, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. He earned his 9th win of the year. In the 8th, the Sox completely put the game away. Leading by just 2 and not having access to Addison Reed or Craig Kimbrell, the offense put any worry to bed. Andrew Benintendi walked to lead off the inning and stole second. Mookie Betts doubled home Benny, and then Bogaerts doubled home Betts, and it was 5-1. Devers walked, and Tim Meza, who was pitching, was relieved. Aaron Loop came in, and a funky play happened. Devers started to steal second, but Bogaerts didn't steal third. Once Devers almost reached the base, Bogey started running to third, and a terrible throw by the Blue Jays allowed him to reach for a double steal. 2 batters later, Mitch Moreland hit a 2 RBI single to give him 4 RBI in 2 innings after sitting on the bench for the first 6. Joe Kelly came in and shut the door, 6 up, 6 down to end the ballgame. The Yankees lost 2 games of a doubleheader to the Indians today, so Boston picked up 1.5 games in a single day and now hold a 5.5 game lead again going into the 4-game set against the Yankees tomorrow. After 4 straight losses, the Sox have now won 3 in a row, and everyone can breathe again as the lead has gone from 2.5 to 5.5 in the last 3 days. Boston is now 76-57, and Eduardo Rodriguez will take on CC Sabathia on Thursday in the first game of the last set of the year against the Yanks. That game's at 7:05, and Joe Danker will get you set with that with your pregame notes. Don't forget to check out an all-new roundtable as Lars Yesterby, Alex Lebowitz, and I discuss David Price and Dustin Pedroia and what their returns will mean for the team, plus a bit on Drew Pomeranz and his dominance. This has been Jess Thomas for CLNS.